And a very good Saturday evening to all of you out there. I'm John Lasko. Up first for you tonight, we now know the identity of that body that was found along State Route 403 early Friday morning in East Wheatfield Township, Indiana County. Pennsylvania State Police have identified that victim as 44-year-old Daryl Vincent Lee of Johnstown. Troopers say Lee was shot once and his death is believed to be a homicide. Route 403 was shut down for several hours between Route 711 and the Coopersdale homes while police investigated. Due to Lee's body being found so close to the Cambria County line, District Attorney Greg Niebauer says other local entities in the county are involved in that investigation. Now, if you have any information, all you have to do is contact PSP Indiana at 724-357-1960. 8 fire companies from Center, Clearfield, and Clinton counties had their hands full battling a house fire, which is located on Old Route 220 Road in Boggs Township near Milesburg around 5:25 Friday evening. Take a look at these photos. As you can see, the fire spread across the entire house and also destroyed a car inside that garage and a camper in the driveway. It's not known what started that fire or if anyone there was hurt. Stay with 6 News on air and online as we work to learn more on this story. A Philadelphia police officer was found dead inside her cruiser Friday night. We're told she was on duty at the time, completing an overtime shift, patrolling the parking lot at a shopping center in South Philadelphia. Shortly before 9 p.m., witnesses called 911 reporting a female officer unresponsive in the shopping area parking lot. Officers arrived at the scene and attempted CPR before the officer was taken to the hospital where she was pronounced dead. According to Police Commissioner Danielle Outlaw, there is currently no information on what actually caused that officer's death.
But as you can see behind me, there are a lot of officers here that are not only here in support, but they're here grieving and they're mourning because she was just that special to that many people.
We're told the officer had been on the police force for at least 24 years and was married to a fellow police officer.
Well, after a couple of showers and thunderstorms, it looks like maybe some more to come as we head into the evening hours. Through 6 p.m., we'll see 83 degrees, some clouds, actually maybe even a little bit better chance of a shower or thunderstorm as we work into about 8 and 10 p.m. Temperature is going to be in the 70s. A bit on the muggy side, too, for your Saturday evening. I'll let you know if things stay dry as we head into Sunday or if we've got a wet down on the way. That's coming up in my full forecast.
All right, Jonathan, thanks so much. Nearly 150 motorcycles took to the streets of Wynberg today to show their support for and to raise money for those in the community suffering with cancer. Brock Owen spoke with event organizers and those being honored and has that story for us tonight.
An organizer of the Motorcycle Ride for Cancer says originally the idea was to help his brother with his battle with cancer. But now it's an event that brings together hundreds of bike riders from the area for one cause. Planners say bikers come together raising money before riding their motorcycles in unison. They say the money is given to recipients to help them in their fight against cancer.
It's going to help them with medical bills, grocery bills, electric bills, utilities, whatever they need, so they have a positive future.
This year's 2 honorees are not the only ones on event coordinator Greg Smith's mind.
Run is also in my brother's memory. He lost his battle with cancer last April, but he was a heck of a fighter and he really kicked cancer's butt.
One of the recipients this year says she has a mutation, highering the risk of cancer.
I was able to show up early for my fight, so I was able to do preventative surgery. I was able to prevent the cancer from starting. So thank you, and thanks for everyone helping me get through this.
The other says her battle is looking brighter.
I was diagnosed with breast cancer in June of last year. I've undergone chemotherapy and now starting radiation, but super blessed that everything from this point forward is now precautionary. We're doing great, and I just feel so blessed and thankful that I have all this support and love, and just truly really amazing. It really touches my heart. So thank you guys, truly.
You're very welcome, very welcome.
Event organizers say the inaugural Motorcycle Ride for Cancer brought in over $19,000, and they're hoping for over $20,000 this year. Reporting in Somerset County, I'm Brock Owens.
What a great story, Brock. Thanks so much for bringing that to us tonight. Swings for Hope, a local nonprofit organization started by 6 News chief meteorologist Tony Martin's son, Gino LaMonica, held its first fundraising event at Highland Regional Baseball Park this afternoon. Those in attendance had the opportunity to swing for the fences, all for a good cause. We're told the money raised will be used to help Cops for Kids with Cancer, who helped organize a Super Bowl party for Gino earlier this year, a day before he was scheduled to travel to Boston to have a brain tumor successfully removed, along with helping families living in rural areas get better health care options, along with covering the cost of hotels, food, gas, and other expenses for those traveling far for cancer treatments. The second annual TechCon is going on until 11 o'clock tonight at the Pascarilla Conference Center, which is being hosted by the eSport company in Johnstown. Event organizers say live music, giveaways, and video game competitions are a part of the event's festivities. They say $10,000 was given to local high school eSport program All-Stars. Organizers say people came from up to 4 hours away for this event. The eSport company says they hope this event helps prove the legitimacy of eSports while helping Johnstown.
For everyone that's coming in here, it's all about learning, right? Because the esports are so new. Is it real? Is it here in Johnstown, right? Is it legitimate? Well, events like this is going to show you exactly what's going on, from the colleges to panels to the gaming stuff going on to people winning money to people working here. So again, this overall event is for people that were maybe on the fence or maybe really love gaming. All of it kind of comes together here at TechCon 2023.
Well, that is totally awesome. Well, the eSport company says they hope to do more events like TechCon in the future. The 7th annual Progress Grange Children's Fair in Center Hall took place today. We're told this year's theme was superheroes, and those who dressed up as their favorite superhero received a special ticket. We're told the event featured 2 floors of games and other activities children could participate in, and they could also win various prizes. And those prizes totaled to more than $2,500, while the YMCA provided free food and drinks. We're told the prizes came from monetary donations to the Grange and from event sponsors. The event wrapped up this afternoon at 3 o'clock. Well, if you're looking to fly the friendly skies this summer, there's some good news to report when it comes to the price of those flights. We'll have the details straight ahead.
Coverage you can count on.
A new Forbes report shows Pennsylvania is ranked as one of the top employers in the country, including some right here in our area. Victoria Langowska reviewed all of the latest data and tells us more about what that report had to say.
In partnership with the market research firm Statista, Forbes was able to survey over 28,000 early career professionals in the U.S. According to the survey, participants were asked to rate their employer in areas such as reputation, salary and benefits, education and career advancement opportunities, working hours and atmosphere, quality of work, and many others. The 300 companies with the highest scores made it into the final list. Within those top 300 were the state of Pennsylvania, as well as other PA institutions such as Pennsylvania State University and Penn Medicine. In response to the survey, Pennsylvania State Governor Josh Shapiro released a statement saying, quote, "We're breaking down barriers for those who want to work with us, and that's why I signed an executive order emphasizing skills and experience in hiring for state government jobs, appointed a chief diversity officer to work across all of our agencies, and expanded internships to expose more students to public service." The executive order he's referring to was signed back in January of this year. The order eliminates 4-year college degree requirements for 92% of state jobs and directs the Office of Administration to emphasize skills and experience records and Commonwealth job postings in hopes of casting a wider net of opportunity to those seeking employment. The findings align with recent employment trends within the Commonwealth. In a report released by the Pennsylvania Department of Labor and Industry, the state's unemployment rate hit a historic low just 1 month ago at 4%, the lowest on record since January of 1976.
All right, Victoria, thanks so much for that report tonight. And to find out more about the results of this latest report or resources about open positions available right here in the Commonwealth, all you have to do is log on to employment.pa.gov. Airfare prices have fallen about 18% since the start of 2023, which includes an 8% drop between May and June. That's even as traffic in the skies reaches record highs. There are many factors contributing to that drop. One big one are drops in energy prices as well as other factors. But as energy prices fall, we're told airline prices also fall as well. An aggressive hiring campaign for all positions and more flights is helping to bring capacity back to pre-pandemic levels. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu had to be taken to the hospital today. We'll tell you what happened. That story next.
Team 6 forecast.
Well, heading through the next few days, it does look like some unsettled weather, maybe even some showers and storms for tomorrow as well. Some near normal temperatures, so that's good for the pool. And don't be too sad about the unsettled weather pattern. I mean, it is July, so we do have the mainly afternoon thunderstorms, and we will have a couple of drier stretches in there as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the futurecast into the overnight hours. After an isolated thunderstorm in the evening, there's a better risk actually overnight as a little disturbance rolls in. By about 8:30 p.m., we see Indiana as well as Johnstown, Ligonier, Somerset, maybe some downpours there. And most of those, I think, clear shortly after midnight and into early on Sunday. You're probably waking up with just a stray shower or two for tomorrow morning. Then notice maybe a couple of popcorn showers and thunderstorms blowing up here through the lunchtime hours into about 2:45 on the futurecast. But temperatures looking okay with an 81 at Johnstown as well as an 84 at Altoona, 84 out in Center County in State College, 84 at Huntingdon, Punxsutawney at 79, and Clarion right about 80 degrees. About 6:30 p.m. temperature still going to be hanging out at about 80 to 85 for your Sunday evening, and then into Sunday night, just a couple of patchy clouds with temperatures falling back down generally into the 60s. So kind of that ho-hum summer pattern going to be coming our way. Right around 80 degrees at 7 p.m. Again, there could be some scattered thunderstorms around, especially as we head through, say, after about 8, 9 o'clock, all the way through the overnight hours. My thinking is, although this does have a couple of showers and storms into early tomorrow morning, most of those probably dry up by the time you're waking up. Temperatures overnight settling down to about 67 at Du Bois, 67 at Punxsutawney, 67 at Indiana, Johnstown at 68, and a low of about 68 at Altoona with 69 at Huntingdon. For tomorrow, for Sunday, low to mid 80s is going to be the rule with an 84 at Altoona, 80 degrees at Du Bois, 82 at Punxsutawney, and Indiana at 82 degrees. So this is pretty much par for the course for this time of year, if not a little bit warmer than average. So again, we start mainly rain-free for Sunday, but by noontime we're at 75. There could be that, again, 40% chance of a popcorn shower storm. Shouldn't cancel your plans, and then we go with some partial clouds and maybe a stray shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon. We're up to 84 on Monday. More of the same. It looks like temperatures near 80 on Tuesday. Wednesday, near 80 degrees, near 80 on Thursday. And what's the theme here? Again, those mainly midday, afternoon type showers and thunderstorms. Could even go through Friday. Hopefully by next weekend, we could have a dry day in there by Saturday. Highs right around 77.
All right, Jonathan, thanks so much. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu was rushed to the hospital today. His office says the 73-year-old was feeling dizzy and was likely suffering from dehydration. He remains at Israel's Sheba Hospital and is undergoing medical tests. According to Netanyahu's office, he was visiting the Sea of Galilee. Israel is in the middle of a stifling heat wave with temperatures in the mid-90s.
Coverage you can count on.
A Massachusetts woman who recently celebrated her 97th birthday bought herself a gift that keeps on giving. It's helped her to restore some fun in her life, along with helping her with her landscaping as well. Sam Reed from our sister station in Providence has her story.
While most people at an older age sometimes spend more time in the house or start to slow things down a bit, that couldn't be further from the truth for Marie Erickson.
Oh, I'm very independent.
Because at the age of 97, if you ask her what she does for fun, she'll tell you it's taking out her tractor.
I'm on that tractor every day, whether the grass needs cutting or not. I go around and check, and when I see it, I cut it.
Her home in Swansea sits on big, beautiful land, 2.5 acres to be exact.
The yard keeps me busy. I don't like to do housework.
But even before her husband passed away, the 4'8" firecracker always had a love of landscaping.
I had a push mower, but I was a younger girl. I could push that, but now forget it.
Something else she couldn't forget after seeing it was this power steering, top-of-the-line mower made by John Deere, which she now sits proudly upon.
I've always owned a John Deere. I like the John Deeres.
But getting on this throne of green took a little time. For more than a year, Marie began saving her money.
I kept counting it every month. I finally got to $5,000. I said, oh, great.
And for her 97th birthday, she decided to treat herself to the tractor.
I said, I think I'm worth it in all these years. And I'm not going to take the money with me. I'm going to save it. I'm going to spend it.
In May, she took a trip to a dealership in Massachusetts.
And I got the amount, and I bought the tractor for cash.
Of course, some salespeople were a little curious as to what a woman her age wanted to do with a John Deere. So she explained that though she doesn't drive a car anymore, this was the next best thing.
I still got all my marbles, and it's the money I saved. I'm going to buy this tractor, and I did.
Ever since, she's been taking out her tractor for a daily dose of relaxation. And as she inches closer to age 100, Marie says it's been quite the ride, and that you're never too old to take out your toys.
Oh, yeah, I felt great.
That's such a great story. Well, an elderly couple in California recently celebrated 65 years of marriage, and one of their marriage musts include date nights to Chick-fil-A. The staff at their Chick-fil-A of choice, which is located in Sacramento, decided to honor the couple in a very special way. Ty Steele picks up the story from here for us tonight.
Big Cheers Wednesday at a busy Chick-fil-A restaurant in Sacramento on Madison Avenue. Flowers, candles, a loving family, and a couple that deserves high praise. Bonnie and Lloyd Reynolds are celebrating 65 years of marriage tonight. June 21st, 1958 is when they tied the knot.
In Modesto. Mays Boulevard Christian Church, right after I got out of high school.
12 days after she got out. They've been a couple since Bonnie was 14 and Lloyd was 17. And Lloyd still pulls the chair out for his wife before dinner. A celebratory time tonight, but the same dish every weekly date night. A Cobb salad for Lloyd, a kid's meal with 4 chicken nuggets for Bonnie, and a Diet Coke for both. Even the employees couldn't hold back their joy. So what is the secret to a long and successful marriage?
Commitment to each other is the starting point. Always be committed and never think about divorce. You can work it through.
And Lloyd has a 10-point plan. Here's number 1 on the list.
Make lifetime commitments to each other and to your Savior, the Lord Jesus Christ.
Have your umbrella ready, although there's just a stray shower or storm through, I'd say, right around sunset. As we head to sunset and beyond, there is a better chance of showers and thunderstorms coming in from the west. Could have some heavy downpours as well, so keep that in mind. 8 to 10 p.m., about a 60 to 80% chance of rain that goes through about midnight. And by the time you wake up early tomorrow morning, dwindling chances of rain as you're heading to church on Sunday morning. Temperatures about 65 to 70 there.
All right, just to reiterate what Jonathan said, make sure you keep that rain gear handy as you head out the door tonight. All right, and that is going to do it for this Saturday evening edition of 6 News at 6. Remember, for the most up-to-the-minute local, state, and national news, as well as local weather forecasts, all you have to do is head on over to our website, WJAC-TV.com. An abbreviated version of NBC Nightly News is coming your way next. And until we see all of you again tonight at 11 o'clock, have a great evening, everyone.